This is by some measures the most complicated object in all of mathematics. Zoom into its edges and the detail never ends. New shapes forever, no matter how deep you go. And yet the entire thing comes from one absurdly simple rule. Take a number, square it, add a constant and repeat. That's literally it. So how does that create this? Remember the complex plane where every number is a point. We're going to play a tiny game on it. Pick a point and call it C. Start at 0, now square it and add C. And now if you take the answer, square it and add C again and again, forever, you will get a trail of points, an orbit. For this particular C, watch what the orbit does. It hops around but stays put. It never runs away. Now if you hold that idea, this orbit stays bounded. Here's the whole game. For some starting points, the orbit stays trapped in their home forever. Those points are in. But for others, the orbit grows and shoots off to infinity. Those points are out. And that's the entire definition. Every Mandelbrot set is just this. Every value of C whose orbit never escapes. So let's test every point on the plane. We colour some points black if its orbit stays bounded, and other points if it escapes, and we colour it by how fast it flees. If we do that for say millions or billions of points, out of pure arithmetic this shape appears. Nobody drew it, nobody designed it. It was just simply there, waiting, the moment we wrote down the rule. Now this is where it gets interesting. Look at the edge and zoom in. There's structure. Zoom into the structure and there's more. Spirals made of spirals. Lightning made of smaller lightning. We could do this forever. The boundary never smooths out, never simplifies, never repeats. Infinite detail all the way down from one line of maths. And then this. Buried deep inside, far from the center, you find a tiny, perfect copy of the whole thing. The entire set hidden inside its own edge. And inside that copy is another, and another. The shape contains endless miniature versions of itself, forever. This is the part worth sitting with. None of this complexity was put in by hand. It all pours out a single feedback loop. Square a number, add C, feed the answer back in, repeat. And that idea reaches far beyond this picture. Simple rules fed back on themselves are how nature builds coastlines, ferns, weather and chaos within itself. Staggering complexity from almost nothing. The boundary is so intricate that for some points, no method can ever decide in finite time whether they truly belong. Even pure arithmetic runs into the edge of what can be known.